Well, hey, babe, it's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel, honey. Listen, we got to talk about DaniLeigh and DaBaby because this is messy. Y'all, let's get into it. All right, y'all. Listen, it is a lot of stuff. Listen, this has been going on since the wee hours of the morning, honey. Okay. And if y'all do not know, DaBaby, pictured in this photo here, is a rapper. Okay. And he is I want to say a controversial rapper because he's always been caught out in some mess from the moment that he came onto the scene up until now. Okay. He was just under fire for some things that he said at the Rolling Loud festival. And then he ended up getting canceled in so many words, and now it looks like Rolling Loud is supporting him and promoting his next event, and it seems like they're going to be sponsoring it as well. So okay then, girl, whatever. He was canceled, then he got uncanceled, and child, he might be on his way to being canceled again. I don't know. It really just depends on how people feeling about the baby mama, Miss DaniLeigh. Yes, Miss Yellowbone herself, because she thought that she won a prize, and she's learning at this moment that, girl, the prize wasn't really what you thought it was, girl. Okay, the diamonds were actually cubic zirconia. Okay, you thought they were true diamonds and they were not, unfortunately. So she's having to deal with this, and a lot of things are playing out. Okay, now DaniLeigh is also an artist as well. Okay, I believe she was a dancer at one point. I think she did like choreography, dancing, and all that stuff for Chris Brown and all the other great stuff, girl. But somehow she ended up linking up with this man, DaBaby. They done did a song together. They done did it together, honey. And now they done had a baby together. And that has now been confirmed. But y'all, like I said, it's a lot of stuff that's been ongoing. And it's probably going to continue to be developing because I feel like this is a developing story. Okay, but I'm going to get into it the best way that I can. So follow me. Follow me, y'all. Follow me, okay? Now, this all started on Instagram, primarily Miss DaniLeigh's social media on her Twitter, on her IG page, right? It looks like DaBaby went live on her IG page to kind of out her, you know what I'm saying? Try to call her out about some things and get some stuff on camera. And let me tell y'all, I could say it, but I'd rather show it to you guys because I have a ton of clips and a ton of things that we're going to be reading to get into over here. But let's just start off with the first thing that got all of this stuff popped off. So y'all go ahead and get into this.
Okay, there I go. Do my thing. You.
It's cuckoo for Cocoa Puff.
Yeah, whatever. Shut the Yeah, you want to record me talking about shut the
I gotta record you for my safety.
Yeah, go ahead. This the first thing.
You ain't finna burn it. Now get your phone. Let me close it first.
Maybe the first time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like this.
Nah. Go with your move, crazy girl. You started your
All right, so y'all saw where he put her on live, trying to out whatever the situation was, trying to make her look bad. I don't know what DaBaby called himself doing, but at some point, Danny ended up opening up, letting us know what that was really all about. But before we got there, right, he ended up putting a statement up shortly after he released this video to people on her live. He decided to, I guess, cover his tracks or even try to promote at the same time. This is what he ended up doing, okay? He put this post up on his IG and he says, I would like to swiftly remove myself from any of the hostile behavior put on display moments ago. This here thing has gone far enough for Shawty to crash out on her own, and it saddens me because I still got a queen to raise, right? He goes on to say that the last hour has been documented for my safety and business done based on my reputation, with multiple threats of setting up an internet scheme and a person refusing to not let me go. Me and somebody else here knew to record her. I done been beat on and yelled at and chased around like one of them fatal love attraction type girls. But I knew to keep it together. My team will be in contact with any and everybody we're in business with who may need clarification. He goes on to say, end of the day, no big deal. I don't want no charges pressed or nothing. I just want her peacefully removed, which they need to hurry up and do as we speak. I ain't even want that behavior on display, but it's okay, man. This too shall pass. It's all good. He goes on to say, my focus right now is solely on this new project out and this live show whatever this information is he's promoting coming up later this month, he goes on to say, hate shawty went out that way, but that ain't my business. I'm a father first always and always will be. This really me typing too, no PR. Okay, so this is what DaBaby's saying, and I'm not really featuring his message because I just feel like you didn't want any of this information out, but you're steady putting it out. I didn't even want this behavior to be on display, but you was the one that displayed it. So if you didn't want it to be on display, then maybe you could have handled it a better situation. You could have handled it more privately, and then the matter would have been resolved quietly between the both of y'all. But see, you knew exactly what you was doing, right? You know exactly what you were doing, and I feel like when I see this, obviously, good press or bad press, it really ain't no bad press as long as people have their eyes and their attention on you. So I feel like you knew exactly what you were doing when you did this, and it was really messed up. And she kind of opened up and talked about how he ended up coming at her and the real details behind why they were at it, right? So let's go ahead and go into another response that she had, because once he put that response up, it caused her to put her response up of her own, okay? So she goes on to say, hey guys, since baby want to put up a statement with his cap ass, I'll put mine up. So we've been living with each other for the past 3 months since our baby been born, doing us. And tonight he want to come in the room talking about I need to go. Don't matter where I go. Mind you, I have a newborn child. So he said I can go to a hotel. This man is mad because I had a plan B sent to his condo because all he want to do is come in me with no responsibility. Obviously, he probably want me out so he can F on his baby mother and these other, okay? Who been known, we've been together this whole time. So she said these other ladies as well as the baby mom, and obviously she's referring to Miss Mimi, been knew that, you know, they've been together for a long time. But let Mimi tell it, Mimi feel like, girl, but you also knew that I was messing with him at the time that you got with him too. So Mimi has no remorse, okay? Let's keep going. She says, while I just had my first child, this all goes to say that this man is a effing coward. I'm sleeping after cooking him dinner and he want to say I need to go. F you, baby. And damn, okay? And damn, I really should have just listened to the cap internet about this man. I'm gonna learn and I'm gonna grow, but this right here ain't it. And I'm sorry to my baby that her father is kicking her out of her home at 3 months, okay? Which is very terrible because he loves talking about how an amazing father he is, but then you go around and you're very disrespectful to the mothers of your kids. And the only woman that I haven't heard him being disrespectful to is that second mom, but the second mama been low key anyway. She ain't even been trying to get no attention. She been really low on the radar all the way, but I don't know how he may treat her, honey. But this ain't the first time that, you know, some things have been aired out when DaBaby was trying to have control over Mimi. Mimi ended up putting him out on social media as well. She promoted that clip talking about, yeah, I'm gonna put you on live so everybody could see how DaBaby is and how he do his baby mama and stuff like that. I guess he was like trying to take her phone or something like that, or was trying to restrict her from going places or whatever it was. So she decided to air him out years ago on social media, girl, and it looked like we back at it again with a whole nother woman. Now, I do feel like this, Danny, girl, enough evidence was dropped here for you to see the type of man that you was getting with, yet you chose to, you know, overlook the signs. Now, I'm gonna call a thing because that's what it is, but I'm not gonna fault you 100% all the way down to the ground. Because a lot of women be stupid when they young, you know, a lot of women be dumb when they young, you know, some women still in a similar situation right now and they older, you know, but I will call you even more dumb if you continue on this situation with this young man after he aired you out and played you, okay, and played in your face moving forward, girl. But you got to be careful about this energy you be putting out here in the atmosphere. Miss Yellowbone is what he want, and right now Miss Yellowbone is getting treated very, very badly and publicly, and I feel like he's treating you much worse than what he's done to Miss Mimi, girl. But this is what you wanted. You went black, so now the internet is a crack, okay? So yes, girl, but you know how I feel about it, girl. Good luck. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and continue to move on. Let's see which one I just played. Okay, let's go down and see if we have another video, because this is where Danny ends up getting on to her live, and she started to vent more to her followers, her viewers. And in this moment, I really felt bad for her because she says something in this moment. She says, and I'm gonna play the clip for y'all. She says, God, bro, God, bro. Like when she says that, I really felt bad for her in that moment because it wasn't God, bro, towards him. It was God, bro, towards herself. She was feeling disappointed in herself that she allowed herself to get back into this situation with this man, knowing that she saw all of the signs that he wasn't right for her to begin with. And she allowed herself to come back. So that's why when she says, God, bro, like you could just hear the disappointment within herself. So y'all go ahead and check out this clip here.
I ain't never addressed nothing before because I always was like, nah, let me not talk to the internet because the internet is always going to make their own story up, whatever they going to grab a little piece and put whatever story they want together. But nah, how I've been living here for the past 3 months at his house, at his penthouse, back and forth, here and there, since my baby was born. And then all of a sudden, I cook tonight. He want to come to the crib. I am sleeping in his bed talking about, you need to go. You mean I need to go to a 5-star hotel, do it. Ain't nobody leaving. And of course, it escalated. I want to put up a statement talking about, oh, it saddens me that I have a queen to raise you. You ain't even been here this whole time that I've had this child. You want to give cute little conversations talking about you look at this. He wants me to get out of his house. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby. Tell him. Tell him. Where's he at? 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 Yeah, whatever. He want to call cops on me for whatever the reason. Whatever. Stupid. My 3-month-old baby. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
You want to just tell me your side of what's going on?
No, I don't need to tell you nothing.
Well, I'd like to know.
Nah, you good. You can talk to him because he want to call you guys. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nah, go ahead. Ain't nobody need to talk to nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You just want to hang out.
Yeah, whatever. It's all good. It's all good. I feel like I need to go on live because at this point it's already out there and I feel like I'm never going to speak ever again, and I feel like I might as well just let it go. And I just feel like it's so unfair, this situation, because this whole time I've been nothing but straight with this man and tried, you know what I'm saying, tried nothing but genuine, pure love for this man. From the jump, 3 years ago, from the jump. And of course, all this internet, all this everything always was something in our relationship. And it's definitely unfortunate. We have a child, so it's just like, it's just very unfortunate. But it ain't fair. My whole everything, y'all think I'm a bird because of this man. I did this and that, like, nah, it was never that. It was never that. And I ain't here to clear nothing with nobody because I don't give a what nobody thinks about me. But at the end of the day, like, I've never spoken on anything. I've never addressed anything because I didn't want to bring attention to it. But it's always the narrative on what it is because they think this is the type of girl I am and this is that. Nah. So, nah. And yeah. Out of nowhere, bro. Out of nowhere. And I'm trying so hard to just... I tried to make it work. I tried to, for my baby, the best situation, but this ain't the best situation at all, bro. At all. I deserve so much better. I really do. So I hope, God, please, I pray that this is the last situation. This is the last time, because not it. It's not. Every single time I come back into it, it's not it. it's love, because I completely love that man, but it's not it. It don't matter how much you love somebody. If it ain't right, it's never gonna be right. And when someone's not ready for something, it's never gonna be right. And you can't force somebody to be ready for something they're not ever gonna be ready for. He's okay with having 5, 6 mothers. Like, nah, I was brought up different. I ain't going. I will get out. I will leave. I don't even have a place in LA no more. I done dropped everything for my baby to have a good life and being a nice, for her to know her dad, but I will go figure it out like I always have since I've been young. Never depended on a man, never nothing. I will figure it out. So, and that's it. I'm gonna keep, I ain't never brought the internet, but I don't give a, he wanna record me, talk about I'm gonna have this, then put a statement 10 minutes after it's going on, the clout, weird ass, and the there's some weird right there, like you was playing. So
All right, so y'all just heard what Miss Danny had to say. Like I said, I did feel a little bad for her when she was up there, crying, because like it's sad that, girl, I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know. Y'all, I keep going back to the song of her saying yellow bone is what he wants. And now you see that all these yellow bones, they be grabbing up, girl, they be treating them much worse than some of the other ladies, girl. But y'all be jumping up to play that position at times. And then look how it plays out. It's a very sad situation, especially when dudes feel like that they can get women in a position to where, okay, you with her, you showing her love, all this other stuff. Y'all happen to get pregnant or whatever. And then you feel like you could just skip out whenever you want to. Right. And then women, like, we be so attached to our kids that we won't be like, okay, bet I'll leave. I bet your ass come to take care of this child, though, and leaving the child with them, because she could have very well left her child with him, forcing him to take care of the child. But at the end of the day, that's her baby. So I understand the attachment and stuff. But, it's a very sad situation for Miss Danny, girl, and you having to play all of this out through social media. And that's very, very sad, because it seems like a lot of their relationship was really private. And I don't know if that was her decision or his manipulation over her to tell her not to tell anybody that they're really, dating. She didn't really even confirm that was his baby for real, right? But because he chose to out her, he did it on his terms, girl. And then he did it on your page. Girl, I can't take it, girl. Woo! Girl, we probably would have got the scrapping, girl. You're going to call the cops. We're going to give them a reason to be there, honey. You're not going to take my phone and put me on social media and try and play me and tell me and my child we got to get out. And it's 2 a.m. I got a newborn, and that I'm in territory that I'm not familiar with. I'm from LA or whatever. You got me out here in motherfucking Charlotte. Oh, let's box and docs, honey. Let's go. Let's do it, sir. If you're going to call the cops, we're going to give them a reason for both of us. Girl, but I will say this. I think that she handled it as best she could, because the cops and CPS would have loved nothing more than to snatch up that little girl had they both been got locked up, child. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and move on over to some other stuff, because let me tell y'all, baby mama Mimi, she couldn't stay out of the mess. She couldn't stay out of the mess because she decided to go ahead and hop into it. Y'all know she and DaniLeigh have not been cool for real. They've had feuds on Twitter before, and this gave yet another reason for them to feud yet again. So when all of this was happening, and Danny, she dropped her video of her crying and everything, Miss Mimi decided to make a post of a yellow bird good night. Now, mind you, Miss Danny said that y'all probably thinking that I'm a bird. This is what Danny said in the previous video. She said, y'all probably think I'm a bird because of him. And I'm like, well, no, ma'am. It's not by him, by his lonesome. Some of it is because of you. A lot of people think that you're a bird because of you and some of the antics that you put out in the past. And you say that you don't care what other people think, but you really do. Well, that's okay too, right? So then this is what Miss Mimi had to say when she called her a bird. She gonna play a song by Young Miami talking about "and put your rich ass to sleep. Buenas noches." I cannot deal. Now, it was a video. I didn't play the video because of the audio, but the video is the picture of the yellow bird scratching his head like, what do we have here? What is going on here? Right? So once this happened, Miss Danny decided to come out and let her know something. She said, every time I'm viral, this girl want to post about me. You know where I am. I have reached out to you to be cordial plenty of times. No one stole your man because he wasn't yours. I'm like, girl, well, he ain't yours either, but let's keep reading. Watch this interview. Oh, no, watch his interviews. SHI, watch yours. You so mother tight that I'm with him and you can't wait till I leave so he can F on you and the rest of these Charlotte O's. You just wanted them. Like he's told me, stop using my name for clout so you can post your period panties. And if you want to speak on me, link me. Girl, so y'all trying to fight? So Danny, are you trying to fight at this point over DaBaby, this man that just outed you and told you to get out of his house? At this point, I probably would not have even responded to Mimi because, girl, you're not even a factor, okay? He didn't do you no better than what he doing me right now. Girl, do what you want to do. And then for her to say you probably can't wait for to get back with him so that he can F on you. And I'm kind of like, well, Danny, girl, listen to me, okay? Listen real clear. He was going to do that anyway because that's just how he is, okay? He's not waiting for you to leave. If he wants to smash on Mimi, that's what he's going to do, as he's going to smash on these other Charlotte chicks, and he was going to continue to keep you in the position that you've been in for these past 3 years, which is not official to everybody else. So you were kind of in a situationship within your own quote-unquote relationship. So I don't think anybody is waiting for you to dismiss yourself before it goes down, unfortunately, you know? And just hearing this makes me feel like, you know, she has a lot of built up insecurity within her, and I feel like he heavily contributed to that. But let's go ahead and move on to something else, because it looks like DaniLeigh and Miss Mimi ended up getting into some words again on social media up under a post on site, okay, on its on site, right? So Miss DaniLeigh hopped in the comments once she saw that shady post. She says, lame BIT can't even meet me in person, but I always want to talk on the internet. You know where I'm at, love. So then, you know, Miss Mimi is always with the SHI. So she goes on to say, laugh my ass off, girl. You didn't play victim now. No, I'm sorry. She says, you done playing victim now? Girl, don't play yourself. You know exactly what it is with me. Make me drop receipts from the messages and emails you sent. And nah, I don't. What hotel you going to? Girl, good night. Talking about, you know where I'm at, love. Mimi said, girl, I can't take it. She said, nah, I don't. What hotel you going to tonight, love? Girl, y'all is ruthless for me, okay? Y'all is too ruthless for me. So shortly after this ended up happening, there was yet another post that Mimi decided to take to social media to give her thoughts. So she did a video. So you guys go ahead and check out this video.
Y'all see me respond, it's a clapback. It ain't nothing I'm initiating. It's me clapping back. And I'm going to clap back to anybody. I don't give a mother. Like, that's just how it go. Like, and I really hate that the internet, and that's the thing, y'all ain't even really in my business because y'all don't know shit. Like, y'all assumptions that y'all make up. Like, nobody really knows what's really going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's supposed to be that much. We don't see half of this. Like, we don't see half of y'all on Instagram in real life. Like, what we talk about. Like, I think Instagram just done became a place, or social media period just done became a place where motherfuckers really like, I don't know what they want. I can't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And yeah, when I did expose that was for me and him. That was a motherfucker. I ain't even finna go into that. But you get what I'm saying? That was something I understood. That was not for y'all pleasure. Like, that was something that I did on my own for a particular reason. Like, it wasn't never no. That's why y'all ain't seen me do. I ain't said shit. Like, I don't have a desire to. Like, but yeah, all that. I'm a bully or I'm laughing at a woman's pain. Man, I don't give a what y'all talking about. All that. I don't fuck about none of that. I fuck about my pain. You feel me? In my face. At least I ain't rubbing. I'm laughing at you because I'm laughing at you. I ain't laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at you because, baby, it ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. And it's crazy how the mother it was turned. You feel me? Like, and that's the moral of the story. Like, so let me put y'all up on game real quick. I'm gonna put y'all up on the little game, sprinkle. If you are messing with let me tell y'all women something right now. It's backwards for you to ever have a problem with any female he's involved with, dealing with. You don't have that right. You get what I'm saying? Like, you knew what you was walking into when you walked into it. You said, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to thug this out. And really what it is, we can go deep into this. I could really put y'all up on something. But I'm not going to drag, go too deep into it because it is what it is. Let me tell you something, mother. Spiritual warfare is real. Okay? When y'all start playing with real life spiritual love spells like that is real. Like, ain't no motherfucking joke. And the thing is, when a motherfucking love spell on somebody, and y'all gonna read between the lines with what I'm saying is clear as day. When you start doing love spells on people and start putting people to goddamn make them do a certain type of way or love you, it backfire on your we clean this up right now. Because when the day move forward, the day is moving forward. When a new day come, a new day is coming. And I ain't never, ever bringing this up again. Ever. Like, I'm not. Can't make me feel no type of way. Can't make me do nothing. Like, I don't care. Karma a bitch. The shoe was on the other foot, karma a bitch. If I was intentionally doing something to hurt him, karma a bitch. Back and hit me when they can bite me in that. Period. And can't nobody say nothing. It is what it is. I've been very cordial. I've been so goddamn good. And y'all don't even know. Y'all know. Some of y'all know. I'm a real live firecracker. I go 0 to 100 real quick. The fact that I've been able to maintain my composure, not say nothing, after being wrote multiple times behind closed doors, and it's them.
Y'all heard that by Mimi. Listen, now I got to hear y'all thoughts about whether y'all feel like Mimi should have added her 2 cents into this mess. And whether you feel like Miss Danny should have responded. Now, there was some tea in there because I'm like, girl, Miss Danny, you out here dropping love spells on this man? God, I don't feel like that's nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? I don't be doing all that stuff, but y'all that do be doing all that stuff, girl, let me know how it working out for you, honey. But I don't be doing all this stuff, girl. But that's what it sounded like Miss Mimi was alluding to. Mimi saying that she don't care. She been quiet. She ain't really been saying a whole lot. I'm kind of like not really hearing it or featuring it 100% because I feel like, Mimi girl, then why are you doing the video now? You could have stopped at the post. You could have stopped at the comment when you asked her, girl, what hotel you going to, girl? Because I don't know where you at. You could have stopped there, but you chose to do a whole nother video. So obviously, you are feeling a way, and that's okay too, but just say that you are feeling a little way. You're feeling a way, basically how I feel. I feel like Mimi is feeling like, nanny boo-boo told you. Nanny boo-boo told you. Nanny boo-boo told you. Like, girl, I told you this was going to happen to you. Period. I told you how this was going to play out and how this was going to go, but you just still wanted to just hang on, just hang in there like Mimi on the shower rod. Girl, you was just here with it. Okay? And now you see that shower rod is slipping. Okay? So there's that, honey, but we're going to go ahead and get into some more because like I told y'all, it's a whole lot, so we got to talk about it. All right? So shortly after that, the feud really went because I believe Danny just stopped commenting to Miss Girl. She more so kind of focused on DaBaby, so they started going back at it, okay? So Danny puts this up as she's speaking to DaBaby. She says, Lame is using this situation to promote his EP/tour, literally putting the date on his statement. My God, my poor baby got a lame for a father. Everyone go enjoy the show and listen to Sticked Up and Levels, which was written about me, since I'm the crazy one in this love affair. Child. Now, see, when I see this, guys, it's like, girl, I know y'all not doing all of this for promo, girl. This because, Danny, you better not be with this man shortly after this, and y'all doing all of this for them but some promo at a later time, honey. Help the kids out. Let us know. Right? So then he goes on and he makes another post basically talking about how he's in a love and what is it called? Love and hate or whatever the show is called, a thin line between a love and hate. And then he goes on to say it's mixed with a little bit of Get Out. So that right there for me, I'm confused, DaBaby. I'm a little confused because I'm wondering, are you confirming that you indeed told her to get out like she said? Or are you saying that what Mimi was saying about the love spells, her putting a spell on you, trying to keep you to stay, is that what you're saying is mixed with a little bit of Get Out? Whew, Girl, that's some messy stuff, girl. Y'all better hop down in these comments and let me know how y'all feeling and what y'all thoughts are about this situation. Because after he put that up, Miss Girl decided to put this up. She says, ladies, never let a man do you like this. I pray my daughter never got to go through something like this with whoever she ends up with. This man left me when I was pregnant. Of course, I wanted my baby to know her dad, but wow, just so he can do his whole. So now, after 3 months, he talking about a love affair as if I'm delusional. Let me go ahead and post text messages, pictures, and videos. I'm sleeping with my baby in my arms. He gonna say, y'all need to leave. Effing coward. And this is what she said about this man, girl. And let me show y'all this real quick, because Miss Girl did do exactly what she said she was going to do. When she said she was going to drop photo, video, all of this stuff, that's what she did. And I took a few of them from her page, and I decided to go ahead and give you guys a quick glimpse, just in case it's not up there anymore. So y'all check this out. Now, y'all heard Miss Danny say, if all of that is side chick behavior, then bet. She was trying to prove a point that she was not his side chick, as he, kind of labeled her out to be. So I want to go ahead and play another video, and I'm hoping that this is the video where the both of them are on IG Live, and she ends up like hopping into the video. So let's go ahead and just play it. I think this is it, but I just want to make sure. Let's go ahead and play it so you guys get into this video, right?
I go get everything, everything. Anything baby can possibly have, I go get it. I set it up at the penthouse down here in the city. But I'm making clear.
You want to talk about it?
I'm making
right
here you go, that's cool. But I'm making clear it. I'm making, and look, and it's the thing.
Everybody go ahead, clear your
and I'm glad y'all know. Here,
go ahead, clear your nose.
Here, come here.
Go ahead, you're scared.
And I'm glad, no, I'm not scared. Look, and I'm glad she walked out, so as you can see, nobody was put out. And me calling the police, that's like for my safety, because this what I'm dealing with. Like, this a real deal cuckoo for Cocoa.
Okay.
Look. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. And Shawty's not my girl. Ain't never been my girl. Is my side.
It's your what?
Look, my side. Shawty is a certified side. Like,
Embarrassing me like that.
Shawty is a certified side. Just trying to act like she ain't. No, let's take it there. Parents know she my side. Everybody knows she's a side. She don't want y'all to know she's a side. She got to save her face. She got to crash all the way out. Call them folks. Save me. Help. You see how Shawty went storming off when that truth came out. Listen, so let me finish telling y'all what I'm telling y'all.
Like both of us.
See what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
this is
and
not.
I think I'll be okay with that.
You are not my girl. Like, you gotta.
I'm not your girl, but it's
Shawty.
okay. I'm gonna post
crazy.
everything since we've been
post
talking.
It. I'm gonna listen. That's
3
cool.
years ago,
Post
and I'm
it.
not your girl.
Post
Masterpiece. What the would you have me in a video? Okay, whatever. Whatever, bro. Why would you have me around your family? Whatever, bro. Why would you have me in your house? Why would you have me have a closet in
Look
your
at this
home?
storming back.
Why would you have me have a bathroom?
Okay, look, we're gonna check out right now. Y'all got my perspective.
Yeah.
I gotta get back to pushing the new project out.
That's why.
Y'all be good. Go stream Look Like Something.
That's why.
So y'all heard this mess. Y'all witnessed this mess, okay? It was very cringeworthy for me to see him try to downplay the position that she was in. Now, granted, I understand Danny asking, like, what side chick? You know, I'm a side chick, but you gave me this and you gave me that. Girl, a lot of side chicks get a lot of things. However, I do feel like he was in a relationship with her. And if it wasn't a relationship, it was a situationship. So for him to say that she was a side chick to who? Who's the main girl for her to be a side chick to? And you got this girl living in your house, right? Girl, clown activities is all I heard. I felt really embarrassed for her, secondhand embarrassment, when he sat up there and told her that she was never the main girl. And then he went around taunting this young lady, trying to get like a reaction out of her, which is what I felt he was doing when he first put the live on her, when this whole thing got started, all of this drama. Y'all know what I have to say about DaBaby, which is so funny to me. I feel like I've never seen a black man get so many damn passes in my life. Like, is it me? Because it could be me. Y'all let me know in the comments, because I just feel like he gets so many passes from the moment that before he really got big in the game, did he kill somebody or whatever? Then he did some other stuff, like he beat up somebody, punched somebody, jumped on somebody over here for taking a picture of his child. You know, just like, girl, this man all over the place. I can. And then now he's sitting up here saying that he's recording her for his safety. And I understand there are men that are in situations where they do need to record and make sure nothing happens to them. But I also feel like him recording this is really to embarrass her and make her look stupid and anything else, you know, just to humiliate her. Ultimately, I don't know if this is really for his safety and his quote unquote protection, but I think it's more so about the control that he's trying to have over her and him humiliating her for the most part, right? All I can hear in my head is when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Like, that's all girl, that's really all that I hear in my head, right? So once, like I said, I've already showed you guys the images and everything that Danny played out of them. So when that happened, he ended up doing another video talking about how he could release his content and stuff, his videos and stuff, but he's not going to do that. I feel like he's not going to do that because it's going to prove him to be even more of maybe a liar. You're only going to prove her point even more if you were to release that. So what video and stuff would you be releasing? Would you be releasing things about love spells or whatever? How she I put a spell on you. Come on, hocus pocus. Like, is that what you're about to let us know? That she, you know, was on some hocus pocus type stuff? Right? I mean, that's the only thing you really could tell. Anything else outside of that, I feel like you'll just be confirming her point. But y'all go ahead and get into what DaBaby had to say, honey.
I start posting screenshots and shit is gonna get bad. I ain't on that. Just know before I get set up to crash, before I get set up like a like a rich black nigga to crash. And y'all come get her. We gonna see how it play out. I don't care to post screenshots and clear none of that up. I'm gonna post a screenshot right now. Clear everything up, and I'm not no post a screenshot type of nigga. I never turn into that. But I am a follower. That's the only reason why she ran me. Period. Everything else is gonna come to light. I ain't come to light when I ain't participating in none of the foolery, man.
Child, he already participated in it. Talk about he don't want to participate. You already participating in it. Now you done already showed all the video footage and everything of y'all on live, but now you don't want to show the screenshots and stuff. It's giving Mimi energy, to be honest. When Mimi said, I don't care to clear any of that up. That's where he's at. I don't care to clear any of that up. But for him to come into her home or come into their home or whatever and then tell her to get out, child, it's giving that he messing with somebody else and he needs you to go because you're making it not easy for him to be able to move about in these streets how he wants to. But DaBaby, you was wrong and you were foul to me, because why would you uproot this woman from one coast to another so that you guys can have your child under one roof? I'm sure she didn't just go willingly, but I feel like, and she probably did just go willingly, but my point is, I feel like you got into her mental and made her believe that y'all would have that quote unquote life or whatever like that. But I also feel like some of it was you, Daddy, probably assuming that he was going to treat you better than he treated the last one. So you went along with it and you definitely took his word to be bond, and that word ended up leaving you played out in the end. So, girl, all I keep hearing, like I told y'all, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, honey. Stupid prizes. Now, at some point, her brother decided to speak out and say some things like, stop speaking on my sister or watch your back when it comes to my sister. I mean, some BS he said, like, stop speaking on my family or whatever. And I'm like, well, baby, where was you at when your family probably needed you a long time ago? Like, when she needed you a long time ago, because you probably could see through his BS a long time. Like, where was you at? Now you want to speak up? I ain't even know the girl had a brother. I'm not even gonna lie, girl. I didn't even know the man. I didn't know the girl had a brother till he spoke out this time, honey. But I guess, at the end of the day, that's still his sister. So you want to step up for your sister. But girl, where was you at any other time, honey? Let's go ahead and just play what DaBaby had to say, because he also, before I get to what he ended up saying, right? Before I get to the last thing I wanted to talk about with DaBaby, I wanted to highlight something. When I think about the brother opening his mouth to speak up for his sister, I'm not going to tell him he shouldn't, right? That's his sister. You want to always defend your sister, but I will say I've been wondering where the family been at. Alexis put up this post, right? Alexis Sky put up this post in support of Danny. She says, no tea, no shade, but let's all send healing energy to DaniLeigh. Well, there was somebody else that hopped in the comments that happened to be verified, and this stuck out to me, right? And then shortly after that, I think that's when I saw her brother's post. But it says, it's only sad because if you knew how her family treated her, why would you go and do the same? Sis can't catch a break. So now I'm wondering about the background of the family. And then now the brother want to speak out. What's that about? Girl, and I'll never forget, I'm rambling now. I'm thinking about when Danny had her baby shower and she did it around her family. And I was like, where's the baby? And then somebody was like, he had a concert, didn't you know? I don't give a what he had. I don't care what he had. He should have made arrangements so that he could be there for that baby shower and support her. And even outside of that, if he wasn't at that one, why they didn't have a shared one at another time? The two events that I've seen Danny at, with that belly starting to show, he was not there. So he was already dropping little seeds to let her know how present he was going to be. Okay, so there's that. So once the brother ended up coming out and speaking his piece and saying whatever it is he had to say, he put this out. This is what DaBaby said. He says, y'all disowned y'all half black grandbaby. Soon as y'all couldn't control y'all daughter. Baby, that was a shot directly at the family. And I'm over here like, brother, DaniLeigh, brother, listen. We may not be fond of him in the moment with DaBaby, but that may be somebody you don't want to try in this moment. Okay, because of his history and how he be operating out here in these streets. That may not be the person that you want to try. Okay, so yikes. Yikes is all I can say. Because you told that man not to speak on y'all family, and then he turned around and did just that yet again and told y'all how y'all tried to disown that black grandbaby. Ooh, baby. Woo. Not her family over here trying to disown the half black grandchild that they have, but she was over here trying to promote on Twitter at one point that she was oh so much of a percentage of black. Girl, let me go ahead and go to the next thing here. Let me scroll down, girl. Okay. Yikes, right? So this is the final thing that I want to point out that DaBaby did and said. So he said some things in this video, but not only does he say things, he ends up revealing the face of their child, and she's a beautiful child, and this is a very unfortunate situation that he will reveal it to everybody, taking away the opportunity of her doing the reveal or them doing the reveal together as they may have planned. So y'all go ahead and check out this video.
Y'all remember whatever come with it, and come with it. Daddy first, celebrity after. If all that bullshit I was hearing was what it was, my baby wouldn't be right here in my arms, cooling. Y'all take care of them kids, the way I'm gonna take care of my kids. And the Shouted family was trying to chime in and speak on the situation. Y'all don't even know her. She don't know y'all either. She ain't never seen y'all a day in her life. Shouted, mama, you ain't even met your grandbaby yet.
Y'all just heard what she said, and I mean what he said and how he revealed this baby's face, honey. So he's definitely on their head top, honey. I guess waiting for any other allegations or anything to come out. And for me, it's this right here, like DaBaby, sir, with you understanding and knowing how they may have disowned her, as that person said, why would you want to put her out at 2 a.m. in the morning with your child as well, knowing that she's not familiar with that place? Why would you want to do that? Why not have a sit down and have a conversation with her and tell her that you want her to just, move out? Like, why not have a better conversation and prepare that time frame for her to transition out of your household? Why bring that girl there for a few months and then to just leave her? Like, what kind of stuff is that? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. The question that's been circulating around is people asking like why women get with these choose deadbeat dads. I feel like a lot of times they don't know that, right? I feel like they don't know because a lot of times dudes show their representatives for a very long time. But when it comes to DaBaby, I feel like she could have paid attention to his actions. And that's where she slipped up, and where a lot of other women may slip up as well, is they take the word to be more bond than the person's actions and what they're showing you. They're showing you how they're going to operate. If you're in a situation, and I always say this, like, one thing about God, one thing about situations, is clarity. There isn't any confusion. So if you're operating in a situation that's leaving you confused and you're not sure, should I, and you've been dabbling in that space for a very, very long time, hence her, she's been dabbling in this space for 3 years now. It's so much so that she ended up getting pregnant, decided to keep DaBaby. Like, you've been dabbling in this space even prior to that. So you should have known, like, there is no confusion. It's either going to be one way or it's going to be this way. And if you pay attention more so to their actions, you're going to see how they moving. Not just the limited actions, not just the actions they give you enough to keep you there. You know what I'm saying? But overall, sometimes you got to take a step back and analyze situations. Like, remove yourself at times from situations and put this on somebody else. And if this situation was on Alex and Jane, you know what I'm saying? What kind of advice would I give to her? And then maybe that's the advice that you should be taking for yourself. Some part of me feels bad for Danny as a woman, but some part of me doesn't feel bad for Danny as a black woman, child, okay? Because you done came around here and to set yourself up, girl, okay? You thought this man had a coin. You thought this man was going to be there for you. You was over there like, Yellow Bone is what he wants, girl. He wants Yellow Bone out his house at this point. And it's not a good situation to be in. I hate that it's playing out all over social media because he's leaving you highly embarrassed all over the place. And it's crazy because I'm starting to wonder now, y'all, if her family disowned her. I wonder why. Was it truly because of the half black child, or was it because they saw through him and felt like she shouldn't be with him? And I also wonder how many friends did she lose throughout this process for going after what she felt the heart wants versus what people probably felt she deserved. Right. So I want to know those details. But more than anything, I want to know you all's thoughts and comments about everything that I discussed today on the quick chat regarding DaniLeigh and DaBaby. How are you feeling about DaBaby and the debacle is what I'll say. DaBaby and the debacle. And also let me know your thoughts about how you're feeling about Danny and her overall decisions in choosing who she chose, unfortunately, to be the father of her child. Let me know where you think that she could go from here. If Danny was watching this video or she was reading these comments, what advice would you give to her at this time? That's all I got. I ain't got no more. I'm Jamie, that's me, honey. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.